Welcome to Brainstorm number 2 at St. Cloud State University. We have Solomon versus Thiciah in grand finals. I'm Zulo, and I'm here with our editor.
I'm back. Why did they let me back in the booth?
Honestly, yeah. I tried to get you to leave, but you keep coming back.
You know, like, one of these days you guys are going to be like, stop coming in, just edit the videos and put them on YouTube and leave us alone.
Alright, and we're going to get started here soon. Solomon and Thiciah, both highly skilled players, and Thiciah going with his Little Mac, which he has stuck with the duration of this turn. And we've seen it!
We get to see Rob!
We've seen it! It's happening, folks! Solomon is pulling out his Rob. He has not shown this the whole tournament. He has gone with Yoshi the whole duration.
Honestly, I don't think he's pulled out anything but Yoshi in a while. So it's going to be fun to see.
I honestly have not seen him play Rob in at least a month at this point. Like, this is unprecedented.
He's been playing other characters. Like, I don't think I've seen Rob from him since this summer. Then again, I don't see all the matches.
Rob is a heavy zoner. Oh! Right away the SD from Thiciah. That's just tragic. I mean, a Little Mac.
Whoa! Nice good punch. The both of them are very animated, like playing right now, which is kind of fun to see.
Yeah, and Rob being a heavy zoner, it's going to be difficult for Little Mac to actually get in there. Like, it actually is. And, the second Little Mac gets off stage, he's going to be in serious trouble. And, and while he does have the KO punches at 74%, that's a bit difficult. Yeah, Rob is just difficult for Little Mac to get around this. And he lost his KO punch.
Oh, man.
And Rob trying to throw out those side aerials there.
Yeah.
And Thiciah constantly trying to close the gap, but it's difficult.
Yeah. Though Solomon is really doing this thing about hanging off the edge lately. Like.
Yep, he realizes that if he grabs Little Mac and throws him off edge, he can just edge guard him simply and be done with him. It doesn't require much, and they're at similar percent now, which is very interesting. Yeah. Solomon just has to get him off the edge, and he can do that. He's a good zoner. Yeah. And
I think he hasn't been playing Rob in a while, so I think he's just got to find that routine with him first.
Yep. The gyro is critical, and it's worth knowing that Rob's and Thiciah getting that stock done in on him. And Solomon at 120%. Thiciah could easily even it out, and it's worth noting that Thiciah doesn't have a lot. Oh, and the counter! It looked like it hit, but it actually missed.
Oh no, that sucks.
Oh, on another one, and Solomon didn't bite. Oh, all right. And the side B, it connects and takes Solomon's second stock.
So they're back similar percentages. Back to similar percentages.
And Thiciah has a bit of a lead right now.
Yeah.
Interesting. Ooh.
But what I'm seeing is that we're seeing Rob like take away these lots of things where Thiciah is then able to come back and like just even it out. So it's just all about Solomon like taking advantage of that. Oh, well, now we're back to that. But again, Thiciah's then gonna go hit a nice big punch and probably even it back out.
Yeah.
Or, I could be wrong.
Well, not much evening out to do since it's the last stock.
Hey.
And just edge guards him by scaring him.
Yeah.
That was the scary edge guard.
Yeah.
And Solomon takes the first game there.
Yeah, with
and
Rob.
It's worth noting that Solomon is coming from the losers bracket, meaning that if he wins this at best of 5 match,
then they have to bracket reset.
Yeah, then the bracket resets, and Solomon has to do that again.
That is exhausting.
Oh yes. We've all seen stuff like that before.
I'm gonna fall off this chair.
It's very difficult to win 6 matches almost consecutively.
Yeah.
That's very difficult. It's very challenging for Solomon, considering that he basically just got off of winning losers finals.
Yeah, and he had no turnaround. And he's also TOing this and was doing the tournament. Like, he's got to be tired at this point.
Oh yeah.
Where we're seeing, how do you say his name again? Thiciah?
Thiciah.
Thiciah.
Yeah.
We're seeing him be a lot more energetic, like on screen. I don't know if you guys are watching that at all. I actually find it more fun to kind of watch
Yeah, it's
them.
Oh yeah,
the
they're really enjoying it. That's very cool, and they're hitting up FD right now, a very even playing field, and I think it'll actually be easier for Thiciah in this situation, because there's no spaces from which Solomon can just zone him out.
So.
It's a clear path, but then again, Solomon might be easier for Solomon because there's only one path to block.
Yeah.
And it's.
And Solomon can play very aggressively if he wants to. Like, I think that's one of his strengths is being able to get up there and just in your face.
Right, and Thiciah, he played Little Mac back in Smash 4, so he has a bit of experience in this situation. And the ground to the up air, the down throw to the up air, like it's just a stand. Ooh!
Yeah.
In the back air. Oh, and that takes the first stock. Little Mac, Eddie. Oh, and the counter.
Brawn's got that move where you can just sit there and like repetitively hit them. That can be very exhausting to get out of. I think. I've been told from players, just like because you have to really button mash.
Right. Yeah, his side air is extremely difficult to just get around, especially if he starts spamming it. But ooh, nice parry, man.
Which I think Solomon should really utilize it because he's gonna have to win those 6 games. Like,
you're
gonna want to exhaust him as much as you can.
The fact that Thiciah is able to get close on Rob and still deal a considerable amount of damage and keep the score considerably even is very interesting. It shows that Little Mac, while he is low tier, he is still very capable of getting this done. Like this Little Mac's in the hands of a very experienced player.
Yeah, which is imperative.
Oh yeah.
Back on now. He was just kind of sitting there chilling. Squishy. Okay, I'm sorry, but like Rob, all I think.
Oh no! And the biggest weakness of Little Mac shows itself. His recovery is just and the counter. It's funny. Solomon hasn't really hit any of the lasers yet.
Well, I think
it's interesting. I don't know why Solomon isn't more eager to pressure Little Mac when he's in close and just grab him, ground him, and just up smash. I don't understand.
Because I don't think he wants to play to that normal routine. Because, like, again, this is gonna go on 6 matches, so he's really trying to find those weaknesses now.
Yeah, that's a good point. He needs to not show his hand.
Yeah, and like doing that would show his hand and make it so Little Mac could easily defeat him later on. Like,
and I think he's saving Yoshi as an anchor of sorts. If he's like in the hole, or if like in the last few matches of the bracket reset, he can switch out his Yoshi. His Yoshi is very good and would make a lot of quick work against Little Mac. And just like that, Solomon takes the second game. Oh boy.
He's keeping them quick and he's keeping them fast, and that's going to be the key. Again, Solomon I don't think has the ability to let these games go on for a while because I just don't think we'll be able to match that stamina.
Right. And Solomon on his phone checking his messages. And
no, he's not. He's changing his music.
Oh, yeah.
He has his own set of playlists.
He needs his Mongolian throat choir music.
I gotta stop. Oh, they're shaking their head at me. I do have a very loud and distinct laugh. Like I said, don't know I'm in the booth. Mongolian throat. In a few minutes. Oh, that's great. Can you just imagine listening to that while playing this?
Yeah.
I really think I should just add an underscore effect type of music for a minute. Oh, God.
And we back here on FD.
He
he
got
almost
that.
gimped himself. Oh my goodness. And they're at practically even percent, and Thiciah almost has to KO punch. Ooh.
Can he get back? Ooh.
He didn't even need the KO punch. He didn't even need the KO punch.
No.
Thiciah had everything he needed. At this point, Thiciah is going to have to pull a reverse 3-0 in order to take this.
Yeah.
Though, if he doesn't win it, he'd go back and reset.
And I think at this point he would just whoa. Oh,
they're freaking out.
Something's going on. I don't. I wish we could have a mic on them right now. Might be more entertaining.
And
Solomon's
takes the second stop. What is happening? All right. And
I think they're just something's going on. Whoa. Solomon's checked out of this game. Like he's gonna lose this one.
No, don't curse him like that.
He is. He's not paying attention. I'm sorry, but Solomon is very much a mental player, and like the second he gets pulled out, he starts joking around. Like in tournament, he's not gonna do well.
And that big laser just knocks out Thiciah's first stock.
Yeah, but I mean, Solomon's at 89% with Noah, on his last stock. He's not like. I think this is good practice for later on, but he let this one go, and the faster he can let it go, the better.
He tried to have that up be be a combo, but ooh! And the short range laser counter. Dang.
He's bounced but watch Solomon on the camera. He's bouncing around right now. He's not focused on this match.
Yeah, that's true. Solomon does. Yeah, he's having a good time, but he's not focused on the match.
Yeah, and like.
But ultimately, it's more fun to have a good time.
Oh yeah, I'm all here for having a good time, and it's fun to see him. But like, I'm just saying, like he like.
And they saved a replay of the battle, not knowing that we are also recording this.
Oh, baloney! They don't know we're recording this.
Yes, of course they know.
I know. That's right. I'm just teasing them.
And Thiciah, he takes his first game for this set. Again, Solomon has to take the next game in order to hit a bracket reset.
Yeah.
And Thiciah has taken another 2 games in a row to win it outright. And interestingly, it would have been may have been better. And the players there hooting and hollering out there having a good time.
Which is good to see.
Yeah. And once again, they're going with Little Mac and Rob. It's interesting. I don't understand why he hasn't pulled the Yoshi. Like, perhaps as an anchor in the second set, but I'm not entirely sure.
Have these two played tonight? Is that how Solomon got sent to losers? I don't actually remember. I don't remember.
Solomon got sent to losers on account of basically just not really measuring up to his Little Mac.
Okay.
Basically.
And so was he playing Yoshi with Little Mac?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Then I'm wondering if he's not feeling confident with his Yoshi versus this Little Mac, and Thiciah being able to defeat him.
Yeah, that is very much a possibility, and we see. Oh my goodness! He was 30% behind and hits the KO punch and just KOs him.
Like I said, I think Solomon's getting tired. He's getting into his head, and that last game really kind of. He needed to take a minute to breathe.
Solomon needs to actually focus on the match at hand.
And we're seeing that he's not. This is not Solomon playing right now. Like he's having fun. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting how Solomon's able to bounce those lasers around. But it's interesting that he has not hit really many of them at all. Again, it's interesting how Rob is an extremely effective zoner, yet Little Mac is able to close the gap very effectively. I think that's the evidence of a very, very talented Little Mac main. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He's got to close off the stock. Or almost stop falling off the stage. Like, he's got to close out the stock now.
Yep. It's 142%. If he doesn't do it now,
he's just taking too much.
He could take the stock now.
Solomon, pull your head back.
Yeah.
Like
Solomon is. But it's fine. It's fine. Solomon could still take this back. But he can still take this back. Even if he loses this, he still has the next game in order to reset the bracket.
Yes, but then he's wasting so much extra. Oh my god.
And the bonk. And he lives it. Oh my goodness. Solomon.
Where is your head at, dude? Maybe you should go back to that Mongolian throw up singing. I don't know.
It finally takes the first stock there.
I think what he needs to do right now is just try to find that rhythm for the next game. But you're right. He's still got another match. But again, he's spending a lot of time on this first set if he wants to bracket reset.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure this is the case of Solomon. I'm not sure if this is so much the case of Solomon not doing well. It's just that Little Mac is very aware of how Rob operates.
Yeah.
I think we're dealing with a very talented Little Mac main.
We are. I mean, he's fantastic. I mean, Solomon's a great player. And I think it took him 2 games to figure out what was going on, and now he's got his number, and Solomon should switch back to Yoshi or something else.
Yeah, I think this is the time when he needs to pull out his Yoshi, say, all right, I'm done playing games, this is my real guy, I'm ready to do this. Now he's switching on his anime playlist.
Oh, his anime playlist?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going from Mongolian throat singing to anime.
And they're gonna gentlemen's. And they're gonna gentlemen's out to
Yoshi's store.
Town and City yet again. If he pulls out his Yoshi, he's got a very good chance. If he pulls out his Rob, it's gonna be more of the same.
Yeah. And then there we go. Dude, what are you thinking?
He's very confident in his Rob.
He is very confident in his Rob, and I think
he could do this. He could do this. He can do this.
No,
he did it the first 2 games in a row.
With
ease. I think he just needs to be way more defensive.
He needs to be defensive, and he needs to get in there, and he needs to end it early. Like that is all.
Yeah, Little Mac, if you give him any opportunity, especially against a very skilled one like Thiciah, you'll find yourself gaining percent quick. Just right into the forward smash.
And that's where Solomon is not being able to get in there and take out those punches he was earlier tonight.
Yeah. Thiciah, once again, is an exemplary Little Mac. He's aiming below the shield with his down tilt. Impressive.
Yeah.
It has the KO punch, could end the stock. Yeah. Oh, and right away, Thiciah gets the stock off. And he's at only at 54%.
Yeah, like I said, like Solomon is really struggling the second time around.
Yep.
Thiciah found his number and he's using it.
Yep. Again, Solomon needs to go for the grab down. Oh. Well, that good. Now they're even. Solomon needs to go for the grounding move Rob has. He needs to do that. He needs to just go for the up smash.
Yeah.
He just needs to do it.
Just sit there and do that for a while.
That's very good. And he needs to just, because Lil Mac's gonna get up and punch him. He needs to just shield, grab, ground, up smash. That's what he needs to do. That's what he has to do here. It's a very good thing, and I'm surprised he's not doing more of that.
I'm thinking he's struggling to just get in there and doing that, and I'm wondering, Solomon isn't one to sit there and just repeat moves over and over again, and I think that's.
I also think this is a very good example of why tier lists really don't mean a thing.
Well, then there
Little Mac is probably the lowest of tiers in the game, yet he's dealing with an extremely effective zoning character. And it's interesting because Little Mac is a low tier character, so not a lot of people play him. Mm-hmm. But then you get the problem of not a lot of people know how to deal with him effectively.
And I think it is. If you find a very good player who can
use a lower tier character,
it can really go far, especially in tournaments like these, where you see the same characters. Like everyone's seen Solomon Yoshi.
Again, why he doesn't do that more, I'm not sure.
Whoa! Oh,
Are you?
Come on!
Is this?
I don't want him to go out like that.
He almost lost it. He almost gimped himself in grand finals.
And that would have been devastating. But he got it back.
Thiciah parries the laser. All right. Weird flex, but okay. Yeah, Little Mac is just taking every opportunity and using it to an extreme effectiveness. Even using the gyro against Rob. Like, this is just crazy.
He's a great Little Mac player, and just a good player.
Oh, yeah, he's very skilled in this.
and he's starting to stress Solomon out because he's not letting him get back on stage, and that's what he needs to do to win. Like, you get in Solomon's head,
Come on,
you
Solomon.
win. Oh!
And we have a bracket. And Solomon takes. Oh my goodness! Solomon takes the next game, and we now have a bracket reset.
After 5 games, like Solomon.
Solomon takes it. All right. So now we reset the bracket. And we start all over
again. And this is now where if I were Solomon, I would stall for a minute or two just to get a second to breathe.
Yeah, honestly, he's been working really hard in this tournament, and I think he needs to just stop and just say, "Hey, check it out. I need to stop and breathe, son."
Just take a minute, just like. And I think they're kind of doing that right now. I mean, do I be an asshole? Go change the camera angle because it's slightly off. But I'm not going to actually.
All right.
Now this is where I get back into my filmmaker years where I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. But yeah, I think.
And they're gentlemen's into PS2.
What does gentlemen's mean?
Gentlemen's mean you basically agree. All right, let's go to this stage. You're like, all right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And because there is a particular way you're supposed to pick the stages. Mm-hmm. Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, and winner bands one, then loser bands 2 of them, then the winner picks from the rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and we're going Marth and Rob. Let's see how this goes.
Okay. I'd say Marth has a bit of a similar playstyle to that of Little Mac, albeit a bit more effective.
Okay.
So
this could be in danger then for Solomon, who is struggling against Little Mac, if it's a little bit more effective. And we're off to a very early percent of Marth or.
Again, Little Marth, in terms of gameplay, seems like a stronger Little Mac in a way because has a counter, runs fast, except Marth has a sword. That's basically how it works. Basically the thing.
So instead
and a better recovery.
So he's a better Little Mac.
Yeah, Marth is effectively a better Little Mac. Yeah, and at 45% takes the stock.
Solomon's got to go back to Yoshi. Like he's struggling with Rob right now.
I would love to see him go back to Yoshi.
After we were saying that he should go to Rob all night.
yeah. I mean, hey, I think if he sticks with Rob, he has a good chance. But I think if he goes Yoshi, he has a great chance.
Yeah.
I mean, he's very skilled with Yoshi, but I mean, honestly, his Rob is extremely good as
well. But he's starting to struggle with those recoveries.
And he's starting to, especially in the last match where he almost gimped himself and lost the grand finals.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been very, very, very bad. Yeah.
What happened?
Oh. All right.
So we're
at a bit even. Where they're basically playing their neutral game now.
But Solomon's got a little bit of a higher percentage, and like
Thiciah trying to get those up air to up air combos, but it's just difficult because Solomon has a lot of mobility on him. In the laser, perfect laser. The gyro to laser. That was very cool.
Yeah, I think Solomon's starting to. I don't know.
It's always risky to use that side B on stage, simply because there's a bit of ending lag, and someone like Marth can close that gap pretty easily. That's dangerous. It jumps directly into the laser. Yes. Thing is, Rob has a lot of really great edge guarding mechanics.
Okay.
And they both lose the stock.
And
now we're at even. We are now at even. Rob has a lot of great edge guarding mechanics. His down air goes through many of the legal stages.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's often a very popular thing to do for Rob.
Yeah.
But I think for Marth. I tried to bonk him, but no, it didn't quite get it. He got a good attack off that.
Oh, someone can get back on stage. That stresses me out. I don't know how he stays calm.
Oh, and he got the damage, but he didn't get any of the knockback. That was very strange. Huh. Ooh, that was close.
I don't know. Solomon's gonna have to really be able to hit some shit here soon, or Gaius is gonna get it this first game.
I think they both have a chance of doing it. A single hit with Rob's up or down air would just do it.
Okay.
A lot of Rob's moves at this point would kill. And grounds and ooh, and dodges the up smash. Oh, beautiful.
I mean, we're seeing some really good playing I think right now.
Oh yeah. And the up air and Solomon
gets it.
Solomon takes the first game. All right, Solomon on the track to winning the series.
Well, but again, he took those first 2 stocks, and it took him 3 more to get the first to get to this bracket reset. Mm-hmm. And like I said, he's gotta be tired.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's gotta be exhausted. And the competitors, they're having some good laughs.
Well, good. I think that's what you want to see, especially in something like this. Like,
yeah.
Yes, it's a tournament. Yes, it's that. But like, you really just want to see them having fun.
Right. And Thiciah once again going with Marth, and Solomon going with Rob. I don't think Solomon is going to change this anytime soon. I think he's going to stick with this.
He's starting, I think, he's hitting more of those lasers. He's hitting more of this and that. So I think we're really seeing him kind of come into his own now.
Yeah.
Bug him, do not bug him, do not bug him.
Yeah, and I think Rob just needs to not do things that the jab block.
Get back on stage.
And Gimp's Marth. Oh, very good. Very good.
So now, who are you cheering for in this? Do you want Solomon to win, or do you want to see Thiciah's?
I'm not supposed to have anyone win.
Okay. Well, I
mean, I'm okay with either winner. I mean, I'm an honest opinion, but I mean, it's interesting to see Solomon get better with his Rob, and Thiciah, he's playing a pretty good Marth, though. I do think his Marth is a little bit sloppy. He seems to be missing a lot of his swipes, and he's throwing out a lot of forward tilts that aren't really necessary at times. Oh, waits out the shield perfectly.
Well,
Rob didn't decide to go with any kind of parry or just use up B or anything. He just had to take it. I think Solomon just needs to be a bit more fine-tuned right now. And Thiciah, I think he needs to be a bit more precise, because he's missing a lot of his things, and he's allowing Solomon to close that gap when he needs to, when that can't happen.
Yeah, well, realistically, I think we're starting to see Solomon get tired. Do you think he's still doing okay?
I think he's still doing good. He's making a lot of smart choices.
Yeah.
I think he's actually doing better now than when he started the series. His Rob, watch this. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah. And Rob shield options are pretty good for Rob, and he does them very well.
Yeah. Now, do you think Thiciah should have stayed with Little Mac?
No. No, I don't think Little Mac is a good choice for any particular reason.
Okay.
Simply because his options are so extremely limited, and I think he realized. Oh, and Thiciah takes the second game.
With still 2 stocks.
Yep, still 2 stocks on him. I think Thiciah has gotten on to Solomon about that. It's basically, all right, look, it's Little Mac. I get how it works. I need to change it up. I need to go raw. I need to try something else so he doesn't catch on to what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why he picked Mark. That's probably the biggest reason why.
Okay.
You have to switch it up if you're if you're not doing what you need to do. And Solomon, he could stay Rob because he's getting a bit more fine-tuned as the match has gone on, or he could go back to his gold standard of Yoshi. Yeah. Either of which could work. Oh, they picked the best champions theme as well.
Best champion? Is that the map or?
No, the music. They picked Cynthia's theme, the best champion.
Oh, no.
Cynthia's the best champion. Don't at me.
I can't at you because I don't understand. So.
Oh, no, I don't mean you. I mean anyone watching this. Don't at me. Cynthia's best champion.
At him just so I can be entertained.
And we're at Cowl Sleep. Ooh, and hits directly with a laser. They're both playing a bit cautiously right now. They're both sort of trying to just... Ooh, it gets the counter on that. Ooh, beautiful. Yeah. Parries the gyro because he feels like it. He doesn't jump it, doesn't grab it, now he parries it like a boss.
Yeah.
They're both just sort of jumping out of each other's way, it seems. They're not really trying to get in each other's way. I think that's because they're both realizing that getting close is extremely dangerous for either of them.
Yeah.
And we see, oh, in the forward air off stage gets the Rob done. Rob's nair is very effective, and utilizing his up air, his down air, and his nair as back air, all of which use his rocket propellers, like that.
Yeah, that works.
And they're extremely powerful. They're a great edge guarding tool. They're a great zoning tool. They're just great overall. Oh, and breaks the shield! Oh, that is just and he lives! And he actually lives.
Yeah, he gets back on.
Oh, and he lives the shield break. Crazy. Goes for a bit of a forward air spam. And the forward air off stage gets Rob out again. Solomon's down to his last stock here, and
We'll see if he can recover. Though if you fall off stage, you're not going to be able to continue.
Yeah, and Solomon is able to, with his Rob, create a lot of very good edge guard techniques, as I've said before. And I see a lot of, and Kaos has a.
Oh wow! Well, and
now they're even. Even. Thiciah had a considerable lead, and now they are both at about even. They're both trying to play their neutral game at this point.
Again.
They're both just trading like two move combos at this point.
Yeah.
And they're both sort of playing as effectively as the other.
Yeah.
It's really in the forward smash takes Solomon out. All right. And Thiciah takes his second game there, and that would be the end of game 3. And we are now moving on to game 4. This could be the end for Solomon here. If Solomon loses, he loses for good, and Thiciah takes the grand finals. And now they're deciding where to go to, and it seems like they are going to. Yeah, he's twiddling with his hand like he wants something. Where you want to go? Battlefield it is.
And did they go back to their same characters?
Let's see here.
I really think go Yoshi. Nope.
No.
He's gonna stay with Rob.
He's gonna stick with Rob. I do think he's gotten a lot better with Rob. So I do feel more confident that he's able to take this whole finals with Rob. I do think that is very possible.
This is definitely a very long set. I also like that everyone communicates against him.
Yeah, and Thiciah already having 90%, 70% lead, the 40% lead, 50% lead. It's interesting how Solomon. I feel like Solomon has gradually gotten better with his Rob over the course of the set.
I do too.
And the forward smash just takes him out.
I think he's gotten better, but I also think that Thiciah has gotten his number with Rob.
Yep. And I think Thiciah has largely figured out how Rob works, and that's going to be a bit of an issue for Solomon. He has to sort of think around it in a way that Thiciah hasn't already seen. Solomon hasn't changed characters throughout the whole set, and I mean, not that he shouldn't. He's doing well with Rob, but he's in a bit of a hole.
He is in a bit of a hole, and
this could be very much the end for him. Yeah. So, he needs to, if he wins this, he needs to think about, well, all right, I did well with Rob, but it was a bit tight. I need to figure out if it's worth it to stick with Rob.
Yeah, and like I get that he's gotten into that play style, and I definitely understand like wanting to
Ooh!
He's
And now Thiciah is in a extremely good advantage against Solomon.
I think we're just saying Solomon's tired.
I do think Solomon's getting exhausted.
I think that's where we're at. Like the gameplay with both of them has slowed down.
It's worth noting that he played another set before this. It's currently 10:45 at night, and
they've been playing since 7.
Yeah,
so
they've been playing basically nonstop since 7 p.m. I think Solomon is getting a bit exhausted from this, but it doesn't really matter. Solomon's still holding his own very well and could very much take this next game.
Mm-hmm.
He very much could. It's still in the cards.
Yes.
Oof, and the down tilt. And we're basically at the percentage where a lot of Marth's moveset can kill. Oh,
and there we
go.
That's
it.
That's the game.
That is game, folks. Thiciah takes the grand finals at Brainstorm number 2. So congratulations to Thiciah for taking Brainstorm number 2 at St. Cloud University. I am Zulo, and I'm here with our editor. Thank you all for watching, and hope to catch you around at the next one.